Massive. I'm Shana Mcalla, here from Live to Ear on the Roots Reggae Hub. Tonight I'll be doing an exclusive interview with Imar Shepherd. This is his new track premiering on the rootsreggaehub.com called Morning Prayer. Everybody come and join me on Instagram Live if you're tuned in on the radio. Come join us, join the conversation. A beautiful track, brand new track. I'm Imar Shepherd, the King. Let's call the Roots Reggae Hub Massive Worldwide joining in today. We have Imar joining me. I think it's him. I see. Everybody in the comment section, drop the hearts, drop the love. Bless up, King.
How are you? Thank you. Fine. I'm fine.
Excellent.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Beautiful. I'm going to play a little bit more of your track here for everybody. Relaxing in the fresh morning breeze. That's no complaint. Mother Nature has been good to me. Might not have everything that I need, but as long as I can breathe, I'm a family. What a beautiful track, Imar. I've been playing it non-stop.
Yeah, man, give thanks, you know. It's a title track from my upcoming album. And that song was personally, composed by I and I, written by I, produced by I and I. You know what I mean? So it's very dear to my heart, And one of the greatest things is to rise up in the morning and give thanks to the Most High for life, for another day, Can you imagine you wake up in the morning to behold the fresh air, vibes, a new day, new energy, new vibration. That's what I'm talking about in that song, you know what I mean? Praising the Most High. Yes. Yes, sister.
Praising the Most High. I give thanks for you joining me tonight. I give thanks to the Most High. I give thanks for all of Reggae Massive tuned in around the world. 228 countries tuned in. It's a global movement. And I give thanks to you, King, tonight for joining me because I want to get to know you, obviously, a little bit better and reason tonight.
Yes, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks.
For anybody who's listening on the radio or tuning on the live, let them know who Imar Shepherd is in your own words.
Well, I mean, Imar Shepherd is a singer, songwriter, who born and grew up in the eastern side of Jamaica, a place called Cedar Valley, Richmond Gap. You know what I mean? Way up in the mountains. As you hear me sing that song, feel so happy to wake up this morning. I know what it's like to wake up where I'm from, and feeling happy, feeling fresh, feeling new, because of the fresh air, the mountains, the greenery, the scenery, it's so beautiful. You know what I mean? No, presently I live in Kingston, where, Kingston is the hub of reggae music. So, we have to catch a bus and come to town, to get the break, you know what I mean? So, that's where I reside at the moment. And music has always been an integral part of my life where, it's something that, free me, uplift me. And I also use it to uplift others, bring peace, bring love, you know what I mean? So it's something that, I truly enjoy, and that's just about Imar Shepherd. Yeah.
I love that. I love you talking about your roots, talking about Jamaica and the hub of, there's so many different hubs and so many different parishes, but everyone from those parishes, it really is about family. And obviously reggae music is birthed out of Jamaica. So it's the birthplace of reggae music as it is you as well. Tell me about your childhood growing up, like your early life. When did you know that you were destined to do conscious roots reggae vibes? Tell me about your mother, your father growing up,
Well,
if they were
um,
vibes.
growing up was pretty much, a wonderful thing for Imar Shepherd. As I said before, I grew up in a place called Richmond Gap, where every father is my father, every mother is my mother. I mean, you ever hear them say it takes a village to grow a child? Yeah. I was brought up by a village, where, I have to go through the whole circle, which is church, I have to go to community youth clubs, Sunday school, I have to go through the full 100, and there were difficult times, but all of those difficult times, I find out now that those times was just preparing me for now, for this journey, for what I'm moving towards at the moment. So, growing up in Richmond Gap was a wonderful vibration. I enjoy it, and I give thanks to the Most High for that experience. Yeah.
I love that. I love that you had a good childhood growing up and your foundation was strong, because the foundation is really, the roots of your tree. And growing up, it's important what you went through and what makes you who you are today. What is your musical mission? What do you want people to feel when they listen to your music, and especially the new album, which we'll talk
Well,
about?
I mean, when people listen to Imar Shepherd, I want them to feel love, a sense of peace, a sense of happiness, a sense of joy, you know. I want people to feel uplift, feel like, it's words that they can live on, and, words to live on, you understand? To soothe the soul, you know what I mean? So, I believe in equal rights and justice also too. And reggae music represent that. You know what I mean? So it's always a pleasure to write those songs that can, bring a sense of peace, as I said before. You know what I mean? So I want people to see the music, or, receive the music. I want them to feel my emotions. I want them to you know, I want to touch souls. I want to change people. So, and I could go on and on, but just a few.
For the album coming up, Morning Glory, concept, production, like how did you come up with the concept of the album? Was it something that came to you one day, or did something happen that sparked the idea, or was this a long thing coming
Well,
in the
in
making?
terms of that album, I always want to go back to my roots, where, as I told you before, I come up through the church where we used to sing at Sunday school, and we used to represent the different schools and so forth. And, funny enough, a friend of mine who we grew up in Richmond Gap, showed me one day from England, and she said to me, Imar, I hear what you're doing out there, and you do some great works out there. But here what happened? I would like you to visit back the Imar or the Omar. At the time, they used to call me Omar, because my government name is Omar Shepherd. And she said to me, I would like you to visit back, where you're from. I would like you to visit back the kind of songs them that you used to sing, the Christian songs them that I used to sing in church, that, I could be able to let people cry. I could be able to touch souls, you know what I mean? Change lives, you know what I mean? So the Empress asked me to go back to that. I wanted to visit that. Just to visit it back for a moment. And me looking at myself, and I said to myself, you know what? It can't hurt to try, And really and truly, that's how the song Morning, the prayer song come about. And after the prayer song come about, a next song come about, and next prayer song come about. And after those two songs come about, I said to myself that, I want something, I want a name that represents, love, represent wake up in the morning, represent a new life, a new start. You know, I said to myself that I need that. So therefore, Paris and I come together and we decide to call the album. We decide to use the prayer song as the title track. Yeah, that's what we decide. And after doing that, we said we want to call the album Morning Prayer. You know what I mean? But she made a mistake and said Morning Glory. So I said, all right, that can work. And so we just decided to work with the name Morning Glory. That's how the name of the album come about, you know. And yeah, Morning Glory is about, you know, some uplifting songs. You know, you will hear a little roots, a little culture. You will hear a lot of Imar Shepherd. And one of the greatest thing about that album is that, you know, about 9 of the tracks on the album, it is I who is the first composer. You understand? Obviously, you know, I bring in musician, you know, to play on the tracks and so forth. So I have to say big respect to people like Joey and, you know, big respect to Askel, you know, Rosie, Voltage, you know. I have a whole lot of people to big up for this album. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how the album come about.
Such a journey.
No.
So you said 9 tracks on the
9
album?
tracks off the album. But you know, when putting an album together, you wanna give, you know, other producers a little look in. You know what I mean? Meaning that you can't be selfish with music. Music is something that you have to give to get. You know what I mean? So therefore, me incorporate, you know, those 9 tracks with other producers out there. Over the COVID season, or the COVID time, we put out some tracks that, you know, couldn't be able to get the kind of, you know, attention that them deserve. You know, I couldn't be able to go on the road to promote them and so forth. So therefore, you know, I just, you know, decide to bring back some of those tracks on the album, which is about 4 or 5 tracks, you know, I decided to bring back on the album. You understand? So they can get, you know, a little look in or a little attention, you know what I mean? So therefore, you know, 15 tracks is gonna be on the album. You know, it's gonna consist of 15 tracks. Yes.
Are there any collaborations on the album?
Yes, there are some
artists?
collaboration on the album. The brethren, the teacher that teach me to play music, his name is Glenn King. You know what I mean? Him teach me to compose a rhythm, and you know I was a writer. You understand? So what I do, after training with him for 2 years in class, I decided to write a song and compose a song. You know what I mean? And give him a part of it to sing, which I feature him on the album. His name is Glenn King. Beside that, you have Caesar Kalanchi, you know, feature Caesar Kalanchi. That's a song that out already, but me decide to bring it back on the album. You have Bushman, you know, Nyaman Bushman from St. Thomas. I always want to do a song with Nyaman Bushman, you know, he's one of my favorite artists, especially from St. Thomas. You know what I mean? You have My Brothers, you know, which is Not Righteous, higher side, you know, them out the street, I burn the fire same way. So, you know, I decide to bring a song on it with them also too. You have Rashad Amaji. No, Rashad Amaji is a youth who I believe that he's one of the best singer in St. Thomas. You understand? No joke. One of the greatest singer that out of St. Thomas who not really get the recognition like that yet. You know what I mean? So big up Rashad Amaji. I have a feature on the album with him, you know. And one of the thing about him is that him come up in the same line, you know. In the same lineage like I and I, where we used to work with the same band, we used to at the same studio, you know. So it's like we have a vibes, you know what I mean? Anytime we go anywhere and set out to perform together, you know, we work miracles, you know what I mean? So big up yourself, Rashad Amaji. Yeah. So I'm gonna have about five collab on the album. You know what I mean? Or feature, as I put it. You know what I mean? So you look out for that album. That album is gonna come at you, and it's gonna hot. It's gonna fiery. You know, I'm sure you're hearing a few tracks already. And as you know, my name is the impeccable Imar Shepherd. And as you know, impeccable.
Impeccable.
Impeccable
Yes.
mean in aligned with the highest standard. So we try to put the best of us in the album. There's a lot of Imar Shepherd in it. You understand? And one of the thing about it, I was privileged to play on some of the tracks, you know, which I play guitar, so I was privileged to play on some of the tracks. So I kind of get to do what I want. You understand? You know, I kind of get to put me in the album, you know, which is I'm a shepherd, which is what, you know, I always want to do. I always want to show the world what I'm capable of, you know, what I can do. You understand? Yeah, so I just hope you like it. You love it when it comes, and you know, I hope the
Yes.
fans.
Is there a specific date that you have locked in
No,
for the
not as
release?
yet. You know, we're still deciding on the date, you know, but I know it's gonna be very soon. I know it's gonna be very soon. But there are a little bit,
Okay.
you know, you have a few I's to that and a few T's to cross. So as soon as we do that, you know, we're up and running, we're out and about. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes. Bless up, bless up. I love that. So we're going to be keeping an eye on your Instagram, on your Twitter, of course, across your social media and your YouTube page for the release date coming up for Morning Glory. You guys heard the track first here, Morning Prayer. For all my radio listeners, you can come over to Instagram if you want to join the conversation with Imar. I want to talk about a little bit about your creative process. You said you play the guitar, which is amazing. I love that. So what normally is it for you? Do you hear a rhythm when you're creating something, or does the lyrics come before the rhythm? Like, how is it typically
All
your creative
right. My
process?
creative process is just basically just talking to you right now. I can be talking to you right now, and you just say one thing that move me, that touch me, and that becomes a song for
Mm.
me. You understand? Um, I was blessed. I think I was blessed enough that I can create music from different angle, different ways. You know what I mean? So I can be playing the guitar, just a whole of vibes on the guitar, and just I play around with it and just come up with a few chords, you know, come up with some melodies. And, you know, after finding the melodies, I just write words to the melodies. You know what I mean? A man can send me a rhythm, and the rhythm just talk to me. Just like how you talking to me right now. The rhythm just talking, just talk to me. And I just tell the rhythm what it want to hear. You understand? I, yeah, yeah. I can be
Yeah.
reading a book, you know what I mean? And a part of the book has touched me. You know, I can hear a story. It can be yours experience. You know what I mean? You can write me a poem and give me, and I turn it into a song. You know, I know what it's like to do that. So when it comes on to creating music, you know, I don't restrict myself. I don't box myself. I just create. You know, out of anything present before me. You understand? That's me.
I love that. I love that. I want to talk a little bit about your spiritual journey. You know, is there something that you might have learned along the way spiritually? You know, you said you started off in the church, and then maybe something along the way change your perspective on life and your liberty. Did something specific happen for you, or is your spiritual journey more grounded
Well,
in the church?
I've been through so much in life where my journey is concerned. You know, um, I can remember 2012. I met into a terrible car accident, and I don't know, for some reason it was a wake up call for I and I. You know what I mean? You know, after being in the hospital, you know, and going through all that I've went through, I personally believe that the Most High saved me for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's there and then I wrote the song. I don't know if you ever hear of this song called Deliverance. You understand? Deliver me, oh cha. Deliver me, oh cha cha. Yeah. From the hands of the enemies. Wicked hands of the enemies. Yeah. It was then I wrote that song, and I believe that experience kind of changed my life, kind of opened my eyes, kind of made me realize that, it's life and we have to live it to the fullest. And we can't just see with our physical eyes, we have to look with our spiritual eyes also too. You understand? Because, no matter what you take it, no matter what you do in life, people always, out to get you. You understand? Unless you connect to the Most High Himself, you know what I mean? You will fall by the wayside. You understand? You have to have Jah with you. You have to put him before. You understand? And I guess that's when I get closer to Rastafari, Yeah. So, yeah, those are the things that I can remember that kind of change me, or kind of, make me get closer to the Most High, or, you know, kind of get me more spiritual. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Tell me some ways, you said you connect with nature and you love to connect with nature. What are some ways that you might, connect better with nature in the
Well,
wilderness?
it means a early morning, man. You know what I mean? But love to get up in the morning and, go by the football field, if it's even walk around it, run around it, walk around it, and talk to myself, talk to nature. You understand? I love to walk the mountains also too. You understand? Every now and then, I walk the mountains, I go in the hills and, listen to the birds, um, get in tune with nature. You understand? And of course, that's all me write, I love to write early in the morning, get up with the rhythm and my ear over my ears. And, like I said, is either running around the field or, walking around the field or just walking in the mountains, and, words and melodies just flow through me. You know what I mean? I only want to have like a phone or something to record the melodies, but them come like water from a fountain. That's how a producer can give me a rhythm today, and I might be struggling with it at the moment. And by the time me go make a walk or make a circle around the field, I come back with a brand new song. You know what I mean? I don't know it happen. I can't explain it, but it does happen. So I just open my vessel and let it in. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I love that. You're a vessel for the Most High. 2022, 2020 to 2022 brought a lot of adversity for many artists, a lot of people. Some people lost loved ones. It's been a real uphill battle and a transformative time for many. Tell me what the past year, 2022, might have taught you. Were there any specific lessons that you learned that you're going to move forward and take forward into 2023
Well, some of
and
the lessons
beyond?
that it teach me is that no matter what you put your hand to, you have to put the Most High first. It teach me to focus. It teach me to rise above limitation, rise above frustration. It teach me to, um, as I told you before, stay close to the Almighty. You understand? Without the Almighty, it's impossible. You know what I mean? It also teach me um, that music is not just something that just happens. You have to grow. You know, you have to learn. You always have to have room for improvement when it comes on to music. You understand? And yeah, fight for what is rightfully yours. You know, never give up. You know, always. You know, determination is a thing that you have to have, no matter what. You know, you have to be strong. You have to learn to overcome obstacles. You know, that come at you. And one of the main things that it teach me that, you know, things that you go through, you can merely use it. You know, to right, make sense around here. Use it to, you know, to overcome. Use it to be strong. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what you've been through, what you've got through. Just find the importance of it. You understand? Find the victory in it. Find something from it. Even if it's negative, you know, you can turn negative into positive. You understand? As we say, rise above limitation.
Yes. I mean, it's such a strength to be able to turn your struggles into something positive, to turn a perceived negative into a positive. I mean, without struggles, you don't find the strength or, you know, the lengths that you can push yourself through those hard times and overcome. So yeah,
Yes,
that's a
yes.
huge lesson for us all to take away. Yeah, that you've shared tonight. Thank you. Any visions for 2023? I like to call myself a visionary. You know, I try to see things before they happen or plant seeds in my life, so to speak, for the goals I have coming forward. So for you, what do you envision for
There's a
yourself
lot of place
into
here in
this year?
no, there's a lot of place in the world that I've never been, you know, before. You understand? There's a lot of place I've been, you know. I've been to England, Canada, America, you know, Caribbeans and so forth. But there's a lot of places that I've never been, such as one of my dream is to go to Africa, to visit the motherland. You understand? That is one of my dream. You know what I mean? Europe, you know. I never been to extended Europe. I've been to England, but I never go over to France and Belgium and those places. You understand? So hopefully, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, everything, plug in everything, you know, set that, you know, I'm a shepherd can be able to visit those places. You know what I mean? What I envision is for I'm a shepherd to have a successful album. You know, I'm working on it at
Yes.
the moment, and I hope that it becomes successful. You understand? I hope, I envision, you know, getting a Grammy Award. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean,
Yes. I love that.
visioning.
I
Yeah,
love
of
that.
course,
Big
I'm
vision.
visioning. Yeah,
I love
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, beside that, you know, I have a few billboards, you know, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. To be honest with you, my heart big, you know, it's really big. So therefore, you know, the sky's the limit for me. You know what I mean? So I'm just working. Yes.
I was looking at your YouTube channel and I saw some beautiful tracks, Memories, Read My Mind is on there, Free My People. I love Free My People. Can you talk about the message in that song?
Good. All right, free my people.
Freedom is important to
Yeah, all
me, you
right,
know,
no problem,
Anwar.
no problem. So free my people is a song produced by Young Lion Entertainment. You know, beautiful track. You know, I love it. And free my people now is not just about, you know, free by the slave master. It's also about freeing yourself. You understand? Because it's one thing to get free by slave master, but at the same time, it comes down to freeing yourself, you know, looking yourself and rise, as I told you before, rise above limitation, rise above frustration. You understand? A lot of people look out of them for freedom. You understand? And them don't take the time out to look in themselves for freedom. You understand? I think it's time for us to do that. You know, look in ourselves for freedom. You know, understand? Yeah. So that song now, that song is speaking about, you know, free up yourself. You understand? And for whatever bondage, you know, they think them have you under, just find a way, you know. It was said that pressure bust pipe, you know what I mean? And once you continue to, shake down that door, or once you continue to, you know, to fight for what you want, automatically freedom will come your way. Yeah, so that's what that song is about, you know.
I love it. Free my people, free your mind, and definitely look within to free yourself. That's a beautiful song. I big up the production on that. I also love the music video that you have with the Empress in there too.
Oh,
Finally
finally
found.
found. All right, finally found is a song
Yes.
produced by 24/7 Music Production, and 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 it's funny. That track is gonna be on the album also too, and yeah,
Really?
that is one of the
Okay.
songs that we bring back on the album. It's a lovely track. One of my favorite. I have a lot of favorite. As you know, my name is Ima Shepherd, and you know the shepherd like all I'm sheeps them. You know what I mean? So Final Phone is one of those sheep that me like, me love, but at the same time me love her all. Now, Final Phone now is done by I and I, my brothers, which is not righteous and higher sight. We form a team, we form a group called Crisis. You understand? So when we're working together, we call ourselves Crisis. You know what I mean? Yeah, even though we have our own individual career, we are, um, everybody have something to say. You understand? And say it in a different way, different style, different vibes. You understand? So therefore, the group is there, and yeah, I'm a shepherd is here. You know what I mean? But beside that, that song was I was the first composer for that song. You understand? I'm the one who, draw for the guitar and decide to put some chords together and, call in musician and get that rhythm build. I come up with the idea, you know, um, and send out the idea to the other guys and them, you know, write their spot and, that's how that song come about. And of course we have other songs that, we have out there together, which is Chalice, you have Voice of Jamaica, which, we come together and work on at the same time. But yeah, but as you know, it takes time for the world to know. You know what I mean? So yeah.
All right. I see a question about Crisis from Joy. I guess you answered her question. Is your
Yeah,
posse called Crisis? Are you
yeah,
going to
yeah.
form a band? There you go. I think that's the
Yeah, yeah,
answer,
we do
Joy.
have a crew. Well, people always say it's a group, but I think it's more than just a group. You understand? Because as the name Crisis entails, it's not just natural, just I'm a shepherd and higher sight. You have other people who we work with also too. Once Crisis is in concert, you will see a Rashad Margie pop up. You know what I mean? You will see a Jay McCarthy pop up. You will see a lot more artists pop up. You know what I mean? So therefore, it's more like a movement. It's not just a 3-man thing alone. It's a movement. Yeah. So for the fans, go out and check out Crisis. Yeah, man.
I see Cam Booster Productions put the Crisis Music at Crisis Music in the comment section. Thank you for that, Cam Booster. I will definitely check them out. And I encourage everybody who's tuning in on the radio or here on Instagram to definitely as well check them out. I love to talk about, how to get over challenges and obstacles. I mean, there's not one right answer for that. Everybody has their own way to rise above hardship. Tell me how you approach challenges and obstacles that may arise for you regarding work or, family or life
Well, all right.
or all of those.
For me, I'm an easygoing person. I don't let things trouble me much. You understand? Me take things easy, me take things one step at a time. Me believe that, you know, for every action there's a reaction. I believe that some things are hardying. You understand? So when the rough times come, I just, stay focused, stay strong, and look for the positive. You know, um, most of the time, the most I just put you through certain challenges for, to put you on a higher. You understand? Stand. You know what I mean? So therefore, um, I just stay close to the most high. I just look for the positive, even in the negative. You understand? And I just, as I told you before, rise. Keep rising, keep shining. You understand? Um, it was said that uh, light shine brighter in the dark. You understand? So no matter how the dark, no matter the dark times, I just continue to shine. You understand? And I think if I am bright enough, I will outshine the dark. Yeah.
Yes. Well, be the light. Definitely. The light from inside shines through in your music, and you have such a gift to share with the world. You're an incredible singer, incredible songwriter. You're also a musician. You encompass all of these things, and it's a gift that you've been able to share and bless everyone with your music. I'm so happy to have discovered you many, many years ago. And I've been playing your music obviously on Rich Radio for a long time, and that's why I'm so excited for the new album coming, Morning Glory. Tell me something most people don't know about you or would never in a million years
Yeah.
guess.
Can I repeat that question?
Tell me something most people don't know about you and never would in a million years guess.
Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm closer now to the internet, so it should be better.
Yes. Something most people don't know about you or would never
I would
guess.
never guess.
Something most people don't know
Okay.
about you and they wouldn't be able to guess it.
Okay. What can I say now? Don't tell them, yeah? Me easy for cry. I'm a crier. I can just listen to a music and it just make me cry. I can just watch in a show and it touched me so much that I cry. You understand? Don't tell them, please.
Oh,
All right.
all right, that's just our secret. So you're very empathic. You have empathy for people. You can, see someone's pain or someone's joy, and you can feel from that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. I am also an empath. So I tend to watch happy stories and I cry.
You?
If I see a sad story, I'm
You too.
crying. So I feel you on that.
You?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm just like that too. So back to you. We were talking a little bit about spirituality and destiny. I love to ask about destiny because it's something that crosses my mind, and I think a lot of people think about destiny and where they're going. Do you feel like destiny, you can control your own destiny? You have full control, or do you think that some of your destiny is already planned out
All right.
for you?
I think to a certain extent you can determine your destiny. You understand? Because I believe that what you put out there in the universe is what come at you. Is what come back at you. You understand? For example, most of the man them when we see around saying that they're big and bad and all these things, most of the time them don't last. You understand? Badness, you as you know, badness not pay, you know, and it can get rid of you early. You understand? Love is the only way. And with love in your heart, I think you can sustain more, you can last longer, you can go further. You understand? You can see better. You understand? So I believe that we create our own destiny to a certain extent. You understand? Well, there are some things, I believe that there are some things are ordained. You understand? And it comes down to how you navigate yourself. It comes down to how you approach, those situations determine whether or not you will triumph, or you will get through, or you will find your way, or you will last, long. Yeah.
Love it. I love it. It's an interesting topic, because different people believe different things, and I do believe that we have some control, but then there are some things that we don't, and it's best to pray to know which one is which and to know the difference.
Yeah. I believe that. I believe that you have to just stay close to the Most High. I always put Him first in everything that you do. You understand? You need not lean on your own understanding. That is just dead end. Dead end for you. Yeah.
Are there any events coming up where people can see you perform live in Jamaica or anywhere else?
It's just this evening. I get a flyer from one of my brother eyesight. We are gonna be in Montego Bay. When that's I think it's Wednesday at Pier 1 in Montego Bay. The full Christ team is gonna roll out, to do a performance. So you can check out that. You can check out the Instagram page. You will see, if it's not on mine yet, roughly by tomorrow morning or little later, you will see it. So you will get the full details, And there are other things, coming up, where I'm not privy to say yet, you understand, because they are still in the planning, you understand. I know tours coming up, but my main focus right now is the album, I just wanna put out that album, and after that album, I'll definitely head out on the road. You understand? We have plans, we have plans in place where, there's a possibility that you might see me in Canada, Europe will see me, and America will see me, and a lot of places will see I'm a shepherd. And of course, if it's possible, the crisis too. Yes.
I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that. Is there any specific country in Africa that you want to visit first, that your heart's drawing you to?
Yeah, one of the things about me, as I told you, I kind of believe in destiny. You understand? I kind of lean on the Most High and allow Him to lead the way. I believe there is a blueprint there for I'm a shepherd that I have to always follow. You understand? The thing about it, I love Canada. I would love to come to Canada and perform. You understand? Canada is one of my favorite places. Yeah. Besides that, UK is near waiting, and I'm a shepherd. You have Europe, but you see, Africa, as I told you before, Africa is a place that I want to go to the motherland. I really want to visit the motherland. So I'm looking forward to Africa. You understand? Yeah. Africa.
Right.
Africa, I'm calling. I'm a shepherd.
Yes, forward to Mama Africa. Big up. And of course, we want you here in Toronto. We would love to see you perform. I'm in Toronto, but I know all of Canada wants to see Armor Shepherd forward. So we're looking forward to some dates coming up with Armor Shepherd on the headline.
Definitely.
Oh, we have another question from Anne Marie, 1978. So clearly your fans in Canada are waiting for you to come perform. She says, are you planning on coming back to Canada to perform? Yes.
Definitely.
Yes, he is.
Definitely. I'm so looking forward. Yeah.
Pick up yourself, Empress and Mary. And Mary, I think that's it, 1978. Thank you for all your comments and questions. We also have Cape Town. Cape Town wants to see you come forward. Cape Town is amazing. They have a little Rasta village there. Well, not a little Rasta, a big Rasta village there in Cape Town. Yeah, yeah. And they do a lot of drumming and a lot of, you know, festivals, and it's beautiful. I've been to South Africa. I didn't go to Cape Town, but I went to Soweto. So I was there for a few weeks, and it's beautiful. You know, the Africa that they show you on TV is not the Africa you see when you go.
I'm well aware. I'm well aware, you know. Yeah, them show you what them want you to see, you know. But I'll go and experience it myself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly.
You're right, Africa. Mama Africa, your son is coming home. Can't take the bad vibration down in a room. Mama Africa, your son is coming home. Too much blood are running a room. Hear this part. I have made my decision. But Babylon won't conquer I with their relation. Yeah. I've seen them created so many division. Come with the chip one give I an incision. But I don't see the vision. Mama Africa, your son is coming home. Can't take the bad duration down in a room now. Mama Africa, your son is coming home. Too much blood are running a room. Yeah, man, I'm coming home.
Oh, thank you for that, Imar. You have such a beautiful voice. Thank you for joining me tonight on Instagram Live and on the radio. I feel truly blessed that you took the time out of your busy schedule to speak to me tonight, and also to share your song, Morning Prayer, which I will be playing again following this interview for everyone who did not hear it in the front end of this reasoning tonight. I will be playing it on the back end, so all of you can hear the beautiful track, Morning Prayer, from Imar Shepherd. Thank you so much,
It's
Imar.
a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here on your platform, you know, representing to the fullest. And big respect to all the radio stations that endorse Imar Shepherd, all the DJs. Big respect to the fans. Big respect to each and everyone who is on this live at the moment and who is going to watch it after. You know what I mean? Let me say big respect to Paris Kirkland, you know, Team Imar Shepherd, you know, Christine Vendel, Composter, you know, Kevin Hill, you know, Higher Sight, Not Righteous. You know, big respect to the fans. You know what I mean? Imar Shepherd say, big love, oneness. Look out for great music. Look out for more music. Look out for the album. And when the album come out, I want you to support it. You know what I mean? It's coming at you, and I'm sure there will be a track on it for each and everyone. You understand? And for those who don't follow Imar Shepherd and here yet, on Instagram, yeah, this is your chance, you know, to follow Imar Shepherd, yeah, and Instagram and Facebook and all the different platforms. And for the music, yeah, man, go out and stream the music, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of music out there. To be honest with you, the backlog, the catalog big. You understand? So therefore, go and stream your favorite music, please, and thank you in advance. Blessed good night.
You guys heard it here first. Go follow Imar Shepherd on Twitter, Facebook. Definitely go and support the YouTube page, because that's how artists make money. Stream all of the artists' songs. Imar, you have so much music that you can share that's already out there that people can go and listen to as well. And of course, on Roots Reggae up here, we have Imar Shepherd music, which we will be playing following the show. Okay? Thank you so much, Imar.
Give thanks, give thanks. Fully respect every time.
One love, everybody. Thank you for tuning in on Melody Mondays, and I love you all. Bless up yourselves. Take care of your friends, take care of your family, and make sure you feel good and spread love around the world. Thank you, Imar.
Respect every time. Love and respect.
Good night, everybody.